Kay, you're not serious about trying to drive Charity crazy just so you can have Miguel.
Simone, why do you think Redemptive Fish gets all over the girl?
I thought you decided not to try to break up Miguel and Charity.
Well, I changed my mind. She was this close to being driven over the edge tonight. All she needs is another little push, and she's right on her way to the loony bin.
Kay, you're the one who needs to be committed. Look at what happened to the prom boat. We all almost died. I think it's because of what we did to Charity.
You think we caused that freak storm?
Well, how do you explain it? It was our bad karma that started the storm that almost killed our parents and half the student body.
But we're all fine, aren't we?
Your dad still isn't back, is he?
My dad's a great swimmer. I'm not worried about him. All I am worried about right now is getting Miguel away from Charity. And if that means sending her to a sanitarium, then I'll do it.
Here, Charity. Drink this. It'll help.
Thanks.
Charity, how are you feeling, honey?
I feel just fine, but Miguel is not fine.
I'm fine, Charity. Dr. Russell, would it be okay if I take Charity home now?
Oh, she should get home to bed. I'm just not so sure she should be alone. I mean, without an adult.
Well, hello, everyone.
Tabitha, you're all right.
We're worried about you.
Well, how did you get back to shore?
And how did you manage to get your doll back, too?
Well, we caught hold of a piece of driftwood and rode it in.
What happened to your doll's hair?
It looks like it turned white from fright.
If you only knew. Yes, well, Timmy's hair dye must have mixed with the seawater. I can dye it back when we get home. Speaking of which, I couldn't help overhearing you, Dr. Russell. I can stay with Charity until Sam and Grace get home.
Oh, no, Tabitha, I wouldn't want to impose.
Oh, it's not an imposition whatsoever. We're friends and neighbors.
Well, all right, thank you. Well, Kay, Simone, Jessica, I want you guys to get home, too. I'm going to go and find Grace.
Can I come with you? I mean, I'm just so worried about my dad. And...
You girls need to get home into some dry clothes and a hot bath. You've been through a terrible ordeal. I'll let you know if I hear anything about your father. And I want you girls to look out for Charity.
We will, Dr. Russell. Make sure that Charity gets everything she deserves.
Bennett residence.
Jessica, it's Mom. Your father is fine. Luis just called and he has him in sight.
Oh, thank goodness. And thanks for letting us know, you know.
Okay, we'll tell everybody the good news, all right? And do me a favor. Will you go over to the bed and breakfast and just make sure everything's okay?
No problem. They found Dad and he's okay.
Oh, they did? Oh, thank God.
Bye, Mom. I have to run over to the B&B for a minute, so can you get the hot chocolate?
Sure. I am so glad Dad's okay.
Me too.
Oh, it's okay. Dad's gonna be okay. Well, ooh, I guess Charity's not that interested in the hot chocolate anymore, huh?
She's out like a light. But I'll have some.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks.
Tabitha?
She's asleep too, Kay.
I decided to make driving Charity crazy my full-time job.
Give it a rest.
No way. Besides, I've already started thinking of little things that I can do to help push her along.
Like what?
Like, I'll hide her keys, and then when she goes to look for them, they'll just be out, in plain sight. Or maybe when school starts, I'll go to the computer, the desktop computer, and erase all her homework. And then when she starts to freak out, I'll just point out that it's on the laptop and not on the desktop. She must have just forgotten. Or I can make her clothes reappear and disappear. Whatever it takes to help her doubt her sanity a little bit. And then I'll just move on to the big stuff.
I'm afraid to ask what the big stuff will be.
Oh, it'll be plenty big, Simone. That's all you need to know.
Isn't it marvelous, Timmy? That pendant's turning Kay into the biggest bitch in Harmony.
Quick, Kay, I need your help with the B&B. You too, Simone.
Why? What's wrong?
One of the guests let a sink overflow, and now there's water everywhere.
Oh, man. Okay, well, come on, Simone, you can help us.
Thanks a lot.
Well, you can! Hey, Gal, are you gonna be here when we get back?
I think I'm gonna take Charity up to bed. I'll try not to wake her.
Would you guys come on? It's a mess over there.
I'm telling you, Jess could not eat our help at the B&B. And there was hardly any water on the floor. Can you see that? You know what she was doing? She was trying to get us away from Miguel and Charity so that they could be alone.
Well, I'm not complaining about not having to mop up floors, thank you very much.
Whatever. God, my hand will not stop itching. It's really weird.
Let me see. Ew, you have a rash, and it's in the shape of that pendant.
Oh my god. You're right. That is so weird.
You must be allergic to the metal.
I guess so. Where's that pendant?
And where did Tabitha go? The pendant is not here, Kay. You must have put it in another room.
It has to be in the living room, Simone. This is where I left it before we went to the bed and breakfast.
Okay, you know what? Now I'm freaking out.
Why?
Aren't you scared? First, the storm that came out of nowhere, right after we dumped fish guts on Charity's head. Then you picked up the pendant that she was wearing and got a rash on your hand. And now the pendant is missing. I don't like what's going on here.
Stop it, Simone. You're just being superstitious.
No, I just think it's really weird. And I want it to stop right now.
Simone, nothing is gonna stop until I get Miguel, okay? That's the way it is.